Good morning. Today I am actually gonna put some makeup on for the first time in months. Thanks quarantine, thanks COVID. I'm gonna do a photo shoot in the desert with my friend Charlie. So I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. So time to do my makeup. But first, some tunes. Handy dandy vinyl player. A quarantine purchase. Do it slightly lower so you can actually hear me. Yay! Okay. All right, first off, everything's nasty, by the way. Don't judge. Makeup spills in the bag, I don't even care. So I've got the Tarte Double Duty Beauty Primer. I'm gonna put some of that all over my face. Have my little mirror. I got this from my mom. She gave this to me. She's literally had this since like the 80s. And I put it on top of my AC unit in my room. Hi. Isn't love, it isn't hate, it's just indifference. I've been told numerous times when I actually wear this primer that people can tell that I'm wearing primer. They're like, wow, your pores look really good. So I'm like, ooh, I might stick with this primer. Usually I don't wear it that often. Like if I'm not actually taking photos or anything, if I'm going day to day or whatever, I don't care to wear primer. Like, whatever. If my makeup falls off, whatever. I forgot that you existed. All right. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit and then move on to my foundation. Now this is like one of those like tester things because I have a friend that gave this to me because he worked at Nordstrom and I got my car broken into and all of my makeup stolen. So I was like, great, thanks. Smashed the window in the arts district in Los Angeles and took like at least $300, $400 worth of makeup. So he was like, I'll get you your foundation. I can bug the person that, you know, hands them out. I'm like, I love you. So he got me this. I'm trying to remember exactly which one it is. Oh yeah, it's like the Lancome, like outday, whatever, very French term. I think it's the N20. One of the lighter ones, obviously, because I am pale. But, yep. And I need to clean my brushes too. This is gross, but I have my Morphe M439 Kabuki brush. I love doing these instead of like a sponge or any of those other silicone ones. I mean, the Kabuki will always work well for me, so I'm okay with that, but I definitely need to wash this one. And I always put a generous amount on just because I love full coverage. I'm okay with, you know, completely caking things on, especially because I need it to last. Be the last to know how it's you. Always a karaoke session in here. And I don't give any shits. Put some more on my forehead because that seems to be where it diminishes the most. Same with my area, my chin area. I touch my face a lot. Can't help it. I don't wanna keep secrets just to keep you in mind. Obviously, you have to bring it down onto your neck. So many people, even my age, don't know that part. Like, how do you not know that by now? That would be so fucked up. Okay. And next, I do my concealer. Why did I say N20 for the Nordstrom? What the fuck is that? It was the 215. Whatever, dude. I don't know my shit anymore. But this is the Lancome Teint Eau de Ultra Wear Camouflage. I'm totally botching this. The concealer that is like matching with the foundation. I've found that this combination is amazing. Like I love the matte coverage rather than the super shiny. Not a fan of that because I already get shiny, you know? And then I do like a little tiny sponge so it can really be precise and get it in there. Take it into the corner of the eye. I have to make sure I get those little sleepy times, my mom would always call them, after waking up. Kind of gross, but it's part of human life. Okay. Take me home, you're mine. I always do underneath my eye, underneath my nose, and I like do the little forehead area too. I'm gonna need some more on here. And bring it down pretty far as well, just so it brightens up quite a lot of the area that you want brightened up, rather than just a tiny, tiny bit. All about blending, baby. I've loved you 3 summers now, honey. I want 'em all. I think that's okay. I can always add some more later, I guess. Maybe. Nah, fuck it. Let's put a little bit more. I use it kind of like as an eyelid primer too, to make the eyeshadows stick, because why not? Versatility, baby. Next, I move on to the setting powder. I use the RCMA no color powder. This one's really, really good when you don't want any pigment, obviously. You want it to be completely pigment free, so it matches you. And it's also really good for like on the go, obviously. I have like a little jar. Well, I did before it got stolen. I would put this in a jar and make it a lot easier to like dip into. Some people put this all over their face. I just put it kind of like in the areas I don't want super shiny. Bake it a little bit. This isn't as precise of a sponge as I would like, but I just spilled it all over my bed. Fuck. Whatever, that was bound to happen. It looks literally like a crap ton of you know what kind of drug. Well, I hope you don't know what kind of drug, let's be honest. Put it on this area, because I crease a lot in this area. I was a man, I'll be the man, I'll be the man, yeah. I'll be the man. I definitely don't like press it on as much as a lot of other people. They'll have lathers and just leave it there, but I haven't done that. Always staring at myself. Okay, and now I also use the Lancome powder that matches. Wow, shocking. This is the dual finish multi-masking powder and foundation in one, so it's not like a normal powder. It has like that extra kick to it because of the foundation in it, so it's definitely full coverage, and I love that about it. It keeps me from shining all day. I definitely kind of load this on. This is so exciting. I'm so excited to actually put makeup on. That's so sad. I can feel like a woman again. I mean, I could wear it to work, but I'm literally sweating all day. I have to wear a mask and I have to wear the face shield, so it gets very moist, if you want to call it that. It's disgusting. And this powder is perfect for touching up later on, because I'm definitely gonna have to, because I'm gonna be trying on, you know, outfits and styling myself for this. So time for some contour. This part's always fun. Lately I've been using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This one's kind of an older one. Excuse me. It smells like chocolate. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera. It smells so good. But between this and the Pacifica 100% vegan, cruelty free, I use the blush end of this, but I also sometimes use the bronzer. I got this through Ipsy because my one girlfriend did that for me for my birthday for like an entire year. I'm like, damn girl, thank you. So lots of cool Ipsy products. I actually really suggest getting an Ipsy bag monthly. But Too Faced is usually my go-to lately. It's also a little on the darker side, so I can really get like a decent contour, but it's not good for like winter time, at least this shade. But I start here and like kind of chisel out the cheekbone and go under, because these double chins, honey. Quarantine was not nice to me. It's always better to start off light and then go darker if you need to. Obviously, you can't really take it off, you know. So, and then do the forehead a little bit. My forehead's kind of small compared to other people. Like, I call it like a 3 head, but it's kind of tiny. So I don't usually go ham on my forehead. Oh, by the way, this is the Morphe E4 brush. It's nice and like chiseled out, so it's easy for contouring. I like that a lot. I've been like not really telling you guys what brushes I'm using. The foundation powder one was just a full powder brush from Eco Tools. I think I got this at like Target, but this one's nice. Very plump. I love that. Back to this. This mirror is so gross. Oh, it hit the powder. I always get one side better than the other side. Does that happen to you guys too? It's like, ugh, why does that happen? I need to flip over my vinyl. Sometimes I go back in with this brush and kind of just blend that out because it gets a little thick in areas I don't want it to. Ooh, that's much better. Okay. Skipping down 16th Avenue. I never think it's enough, but it's like, ugh. But then I don't want to overdo it. Okay, whatever, fuck it. Okay, now moving on to the blush. Like I said earlier, this is the Pacifica. Smells really good. Oh, smells so good. It actually reminds me of like makeup my mom used to wear, like growing up. I would like play with her products sometimes, not often. But this one's got like a little bit of a shimmer in it, which is kind of pretty. I like that. When it's not too shimmery though, that's best. And I use the Morphe E34 brush. It's pretty condensed, but it still has like a rounded tip, so it's not a crazy contouring type brush. Gotta smile. Waving homecoming queens, marching band playing. Okay, not too bad. I really thought I was gonna be super rusty since it's been so long, and I kind of am, I'm not gonna lie, but it's whatever. Life goes on. Oh, I used this brush for when I did kind of like with this, just to really like blend things out and blend them together. It's usually clean, so it just has no like product on it whatsoever, and I can just really blend things together seamlessly. Now here's the fun part. Eyeshadow. I use the Morphe Artistry palette. I can't remember. Oh, it's Truth or Bear 18T. I like this one a lot. It's got all the neutrals I need. It's filthy, but this is it. I love it. Love it. There's a lot of kickback when you put your brush in, but other than that, it's pretty decent. I had like a lot of powder on me. I usually go in with one of these transition shades. Lately I've been doing this one. And then after that, I've been doing like the gray or like the brown. I'm not sure which one I want to do today. I definitely want to do like a little bit of a darker look today because I'm going to be using falsies for the first time in years. I am not a false lash type of girl, and they're magnetic, so this is going to be really thrilling to do. I usually go in with this Farah brush. It's kind of like a little bit bigger for the transitional shade because you want that all over your lid. Nice. And it gets rid of like all that creasing that happens. Like, look at the creasing that happens on my eyelid from like the concealer that I use as a primer, and then like it's completely diminished once I put that on. So Miss Americana and the Heartbreak Prince. I'd say this is one of my top songs from her Lover album. In case you guys didn't know, I am the biggest Taylor Swift fan, and she just dropped a surprise album called Folklore out of quarantine. Like, girl, who the hell was making like 17 songs during quarantine, girl? Fucking A. Use that time to like watch some Netflix. Like, I'm so proud. It's so good. Transitional shade is done. And then I move on to, I think I'm gonna do, oh, this is a tough call. I'm gonna do the little gray one. And I always put it in the corner. I love that smoky eye look. I can't help it. The little cat eye type deal. And then I just move it in. They say you're supposed to do windshield wiper motions, but I just kind of chisel it out how I want it. Ooh, I keep hitting this. No wonder why it keeps moving. Lovely helicopter going over. Welcome to LA. And then after this, I go in with that exact same shade, which I'm doing the grayer one right here, with a little tiny like chiseled out brush. That way I can get underneath so I can take the color down too, and really get that in there, which is definitely something I've learned later on by like watching a bunch of videos. Like, you need to also pay attention to your lower lid as well, or the look won't look complete, if that makes any sense. And then I go back in with like the transitional one and just kind of buff it out. I kind of want to go a little darker. I don't know. So bored. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a little bit more. I really focus on this outer corner because I like to put the little highlight in the inner corner and I don't want it to be completely overwhelming. Ooh, yes. Yeah, keeping it like this. Don't want it to be crazy. Okay. Let's do some eyebrows because I'm kind of stalling to get to the eyelashes. It's scary. Okay. I only use this Maybelline Brow Precise Brow Studio in like it's like the deepest brown or whatever. I've used this for years. It is a staple in my collection. I don't care. Everyone loves Anastasia and all those other brands. I am obsessed with this brow pencil. It stays on all day. You can really pinpoint how you want it. I love this thing. I'm gonna have to take my little Morphe brow sharpener because, excuse me, it is dull. Now we're good. I love the bushy brow look. Everyone does. It's been a thing for a while now. And luckily my eyebrows aren't the worst. Like I've seen way worse eyebrows. So looking better. Back in like 2015, I used to draw on my eyebrows so heavy. And no one said a thing about it until like I was working at a news station and one of the other reporters was like, girl, your eyebrows walk in the room before you do. Like, you need to tone those back a little bit. And I was like, at the time, I was like, that's fucking harsh. But she was 100% correct. Like, I look back on those photos and I'm like, what was I thinking? I like to start off kind of light. And then I can go in and darken it up if I want. Ever walk away, never walk on in the street again. Ooh, getting there. And then it's so important to get these even. But I've been told they're sisters, not twins. So if they're not completely even, don't stress it. But you know us girls, we stress it, dude. And getting like the bare spots is also difficult. Yeah, I definitely need more on this side. You can kind of see this part is not even to that part. Okay, I'm leaving it at this. I'll mess with it later if it's a little too light. We'll find out. Right at the moment, I don't think it is, but I'm gonna do highlight. I have to flip the vinyl again. Okay.
"2,000 years later."
Dog hairs. Highlight. Did I hit this again? This is so crooked. The morning comes and you're not my baby. I look through the windows of this love. Whatever. You get the point. Okay. Time for some highlight. I use the original Kylie one. I literally can't even see what shade this is because it's that old. But I hit pan, so I'm getting there. But it, you know, it's still okay later on. I know makeup expires, but whatever, dude. If it still works, it still works. If it doesn't irritate your skin, whatever. But I love going ham on highlighter. Obviously, they always say you want to put it where the light is gonna hit. So like up in here, up in here. I put some like on my nose. Not like a crazy amount on my nose though, because it would accentuate when I hit myself with a tennis racket in high school. Fun stuff, fun fact. And I also love using this little tiny Morphe brush, the M321, and I put it like in my corner of my eye. That brightens up your eye, makes you look more alive. Underneath the brow to brighten that up. I don't really like to do nose contour. I should, but I don't. I don't know. Okay guys, here's the fun part. Because this lash liner, magnetic lashes, is so like sparse. I don't want to use only this liner. I want to put this liner on top of my other liner, just so I can get more use out of it. I use my teeth for everything to open up new stuff, and my mom hates that. She'll be like, Jennifer, I spent $2,000 on your teeth and you're using your teeth to open up things. And I'm like, sorry. Love you, Mom. Ooh. Okay, so this is what it looks like. If you can even see that. Lash liner, magnetic eyeliner. Ooh, looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my other eyeliner first and then put that over it. I use the Revlon Color Stay Sharp Line. I am not very picky on liquid eyeliner, except there has been times when I've gotten liquid eyeliner and it would burn my eye. Like, it's not even in my eye, but it would burn it. And I'm like, this is not comfortable. This is not right. I've used plenty of different ones in the past, but I, didn't feel like spending any money at Sephora over quarantine. So I got the Revlon one. It works just as fine. I love the like pointy tip, like not, and it's like flexible too. Well, my hand's already nasty, so whatever. It's like a flexible one rather than super stiff, if that makes any sense. So I'm gonna wipe this on my makeup bag because it's black. Obviously, take your time on this. You don't want to mess it up. Okay. I can never get my wing the way I want it. Like afterwards, I'm like, fuck. I wish I did a little bit more arch, or things like that. I gotta blow my nose. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna like Wendy Williams style.
With a whole bunch of mess going on, I was all in. I'll keep coming back. Yeah.
I probably should have put that inner corner highlight on afterwards, but whatever. Definitely not even yet. We'll get there. So it's definitely thicker on this side than this side. So I'm going to go in again. I always like to like roll it around a little bit and like kind of get some of that juice, I guess, out and then onto the tip rather than like the back part, because sometimes the tip will go a little dry. Don't want to get too crazy because you definitely can't go back on that. Fuck. It's so close, but not the same. I'm afraid to mess it up. I take like all different angles, like. I love that my dog is just staring at me this whole time. She's just like, okay, girl, what are you doing? Okay, if I mess with it too much, it's just gonna drive me insane. So, now the fun part. The falsies. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. I think I'm supposed to do my normal mascara first. Yeah, let me do that first and then this liner. If I fuck this up. Directions. Using the included brush, apply a thin line of lash liner magnetic eyeliner to the eyelid just above the natural lash line. Allow to dry for 30 seconds. Repeat when liner is tacky but not wet. Hold lash with small magnets toward the eyeliner. Lash will magnetically connect to the eyeliner. If lash does not connect well, add another coat of liner and allow to dry until tacky. But it doesn't really say if I'm supposed to do it after or before normal mascara. I don't know. But this is what it looks like. Kind of cute. They have like multiple different styles, but this one was kind of like a more natural looking one rather than some of the other ones. And this is the front lash liner. Kind of cute. But I'm gonna do this and see if this works. I usually do 2 coats, but since I'm gonna have those falsies, I might as well just do 1 coat. You could be glad, you could be glad. This was my #1 most played song of 2019 on Spotify. What can I say? I love me some Tay-Tay. You're being too loud. And I'm just like, I always put it on the bottom lashes too. #balance. But it can like get really like spider webby if you don't do it right. Twiggy, you know? All right. So, super close to the lash line. That's bound to look like shit. Okay. And luckily this liner doesn't burn. Because if it did, probably like a 2-star review, bro. It does kind of smell weird, but My vinyl also stopped. Okay. Okay. So, it says I have to wait for it to be tacky, not completely dry, I guess. So, wait a few seconds. A lot of dry for 30 seconds. Success. Hi, it's on me in my head. I'm starting to look like a human, guys. Pulling them out. Look at that, just chilling. I'm so thrilled right now. Let's see. Oh my God. Oh my God. I think I did it. I'm gonna move it over a little bit though. Oh damn, that's on there. Awesome. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's so cool. Can you see? Oh my God. Oh, this is neat. It is a little heavy though on my eyelid, but that's something you get used to. Oh, these look so good. Oh my God. Okay. Other side. And it's on there. Like, this ain't coming off. This is great. Oh. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I will never bore you, baby. Let me put a little bit more of that eyeliner. Wait for it to dry a little bit so it doesn't ruin it. I'll be pissed if I ruin it. I might be a falsy girl after this. Oh my God. I messed it up. Bitch. I'll use my snot rag from earlier. Okay. Oh my God. This looks so good. Look at that. Oh my God. I am shook right now. Completely shook. All right, guys. I think makeup is ready to go. I only have no idea how much time left, but I gotta pick out all my outfits for this. So thanks for joining me and for experiencing this false lash extravaganza with me. We shall meet again. Bye.